There are two types of guys that reach out to me. Guys that want to open up their relationship and guys whose boyfriend wants to open up a relationship. In both cases, they're asking the question, should we do this? And how do we know? That's what I'm going to answer in today's video. But first, hey there. If you don't already know me, my name is Brian G. Murphy. I'm an activist, educator, and certified relationship coach, and I'm here to help you build and sustain relationships that are fun and fulfilling. In our culture, folks tend to think about deciding to open up a relationship as a risky choice, as something that's strange maybe, as something you should only do if you have a really good reason for it. And I like to flip that. Because choosing to be in a relationship in the first place, and a monogamous one at that, is also a choice. It could also be thought of as strange, and it's also something that you should maybe only do if you have a really good reason for it. Deciding to be monogamous or to keep your relationship closed carries risk with it as well. You know, humans crave sexual variety, and so you run the risk in a closed relationship of your sort of like sex life deadening as a result of that lack of variety, and then you or your partner either ending the relationship to go in search of that variety, or worse, cheating on you to find that sexual variety, and then you finding out later it becoming this big terrible thing, lots of heartbreak and hurt. Not a good thing. And on the flip side, a more positive side, being in an open relationship is a way that you can put into practice trust, communication, honesty, vulnerability, all of these things that will enhance your relationship, that'll bring you closer together, that feed intimacy, that also can feed sexual excitement and fulfillment for you. And so if you're not choosing that, if you're choosing to reject that model of relationship, you also, again, run the risk of disconnection from your partner, of harboring secrets, of not being able to be your full authentic self, perhaps a sex life dropping off. There are risks, obviously, in any way of doing a relationship, whether it's open or closed or polyamorous or monogamous or something else. And so as we ask the question, should we open up our relationship, I want to make sure that we keep in mind that there's pros and cons, risks and benefits of choosing to open it and of choosing to keep it closed, but you're making a choice either way. And so if you're going to make that choice, how do you do it? Here are some questions that I think will be helpful for you. They've definitely been helpful for me as I figured out if I should open up my own relationship. Does your relationship have a strong foundation? Do you trust your partner? Do you and your boyfriend talk freely about your hopes and dreams and fears and wants and needs and feelings and insecurities and anxieties and all that good stuff? Do you disagree well? And do you trust your partner? If you answered yes to all of those questions, then congrats, your relationship is in a great place, and green light, go ahead, you're ready to start the process of figuring out if you want to open up your relationship and what that is going to look like. Of course, just because you are in a good spot to open it doesn't mean that you necessarily want it or that your boyfriend necessarily wants it. And so you also have to ask yourself, do I want an open relationship? Now, a lot of people, when they first hear about an open relationship, their first impulse is to be like, oh no, I don't want that. I know that was my first impulse when I first started considering an open relationship. And then the more that I thought about it, the more that I read about it, the more folks in open or polyamorous relationships that I met, the more I began to understand what that would really be like. And then things began to shift for me. And so don't always go with your first gut impulse reaction. Explore it a little bit. Think about it. To help you do that, I put together a playlist that's all about how you can figure out if an open relationship is right for you. That is over here. Go ahead and click on that playlist. And I put together a video with 4 really good reasons why you should not open up your relationship. If you want to watch that, you can click on that as well, and I will see you over there. Bye for now.